applause for the whole staff here. You know, these days, it's very, very tough to have the right and the privilege to enjoy a great cigar, be able to have cocktails, have some food, because on a daily basis, our privileges and our rights are being infringed on and taken away by the government. Between taxation and what's going on in Washington, D.C. right now,
without representation.
It's just out of control because we have this great deficit and nobody wants to really take care of it and really take responsibility. But one of the things they want to do, instead of paying attention to education and social issues and a lot of the other problems we have in this country, they want to worry about taking our rights away. And it's a small group of people who don't understand that we've lost hundreds of thousands of soldiers around the world since World War I, trying to protect freedoms, trying to protect privileges. We brought the wall down in Russia, trying to stop communism in China, but guess what? We're trying to become a socialist country. And so it's very, very important for
when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor.
And for those of you who don't know, about 2 years ago, they tried to pass a federal tax of $10 per cigar. The tax used to be 4 cents a cigar. I fought long and hard in Washington, D.C. to get that reduced down to 40 cents. It took us a year and a half. Presently, Florida luckily has a zero state tax, but states like New York, California have a tax as high as 75% on cigars. Right now, the FDA, about 4 months ago, just took control of all tobacco, including cigars. The Congress and Senate never intended cigars to be part of it, but FDA is taking regulation over cigars. They can't even control tomatoes, spinach, and drugs, but they want to tell us how to make cigars. So it's a big battle. We're spending a lot of time in Washington trying to show them that this is an art form, it's a culture. By the time you plant a seedling in the ground, the time you get a cigar in a box takes 4 to 5 years. 300 different hands touch the tobacco. It's very similar to making a great bottle of wine. It's enjoyed by adults, children don't have access to it. In this day of Facebook and Twitter, when nobody spends time having a real conversation, at events like this on a daily basis at 3J's, you get people that get together, enjoy a fine cigar. It doesn't matter if you're a blue-collar worker, a doctor, a CEO, or an attorney. All walks of life, when you smoke a cigar, you're equally the same, and we have wonderful conversations about life, politics, sports, camaraderie, and friendship. And that's what cigars is all about. It takes a lot of work to make a great quality cigar. Our quality control standards are impeccable. We pay attention to detail. We like to make cigars that are rich, that are complex, that have character, but at the same time they're elegant and well balanced. For those of you that have not come down to our factory, I urge you to come down. We take about 2,000 people a year. It's a 3-night, 4-day trip. It's wonderful. You see the factory, the farms, the curing, the fermentation. We have a live band. We have a beautiful house with a swimming pool, a basketball court. You get to make your own blends. All you do is pay for your own airfare. Talk to John and Jeremy about it. We'd love to have you. It's one of the best educations you'll have. This is in Honduras. So it's a direct flight from Miami. And it's very reasonable, and we'd love to host you down there. We have a 3-month waiting list. But please protect the right and freedom, and there's only one group that is protecting your rights. It's called the Cigar Rights of America. I urge you to join it. The website is called cigarrights.org. For $35, you can join it for a year. You get a couple of free cigars, a hat and a shirt. It's an amazing organization. We protect your right on the state level and the federal level, anti-smoking legislation. Taxation, we're always beating and winning every war. It's a matter of educating our legislators. So I'm proud to be here. Thank you for having me here.